11 Alive investigates scammers using a Georgia family's grief for their own gain.
That's right. Savannah Levins is digging into how tender social media moments were stolen for profit and how a mother is now fighting back.
Sucking her tube like it's a pasty.
Let me warn you now. This story is a difficult one.
Oh, one of the precious ones.
But Lexi and Joseph Copley hope you'll watch it anyway.
It's one of my favorites.
Because the story of their daughter Landry is one they want to share.
You're so pretty, girl.
That's why Lexi started documenting her pregnancy on social media, even after they found out baby Landry had a rare bladder obstruction and likely wouldn't survive past birth.
The only way to get through it was to have people pray for us.
Lexi's follower count grew, and so too did her faith when Landry was born at 3.2 pounds, alive.
She was the smallest baby in Children's South Carolina to be on kidney dialysis.
By then, more than 41,000 people were following their journey on TikTok and Facebook. But on December 22nd, after 4 months in the NICU, a fatal pulmonary hemorrhage halted the future Lexi and Joseph had just allowed themselves to picture.
It shattered us. I can't even put it into words.
Another blow came just 2 days later.
A random person on TikTok had sent me like a message request, and it said, "Hey, I think someone's like pretending to be you and posting your child." It's been brought to my attention that someone is posting my child.
There it was, someone pretending to be Lexi, soliciting donations via PayPal for a baby who was already gone.
You're taking something that was so vulnerable for he and I to do and share our child with the world for prayers and asking for money to save her life when she's not even here anymore.
And you were never asking for money?
No, I would never do that.
Lexi and her followers reported the scam to PayPal and TikTok.
I even went as far as sending her death certificate that they asked for.
But for nearly a month, the page remained up.
This is the worst time of their life, and someone's manipulating it for their own gain.
Haralson County Sheriff Corporal Robin Hood says detectives have been working to obtain information from TikTok and PayPal to see if the scammer can be traced. But if they're not in the U.S., she admits options are limited.
Once we find out it's out of the country, it's really hard for us to follow through with anything.
I just want it taken down. How are these people invincible? Like, why is this so hard?
After we reached out to TikTok and PayPal, the fake page was taken down and donors were refunded. But not long after that, another page popped up doing the exact same thing, and then another.
When I searched for the name associated with one of the PayPal accounts, it led me to several other accounts under multiple aliases, all full of content of sick kids, always with a plea for money.
We just don't want it to happen to anybody else. I'm going to be grieving for a very long time, but I just want some peace.
Lexi's holding her finger than me holding her hand.
There's no happy ending for a story like this.
I know it's not much.
There are only memories, drawings from a big sister, and the feeling of holding the baby they never thought they'd even get to meet. And those things, at least, can never be stolen. In Temple, Savannah Levins, 11 Alive News investigates.
And I tell you what, Ron, you look
Yeah.
at this, it makes you so angry because
I
you're
know.
like, what can we do about this? What can the companies do about this?
Right.
TikTok and PayPal both emphasize that they try to quickly respond to reports of impersonation or fraud.
Now, when pressed about whether they could actually increase efforts to trace or block the IP addresses, the company didn't have a comment. So if you have a tip for Savannah, just give her a holler at 404-873-9111. You can also email investigates@11alive.com.